It was a perfect example of how not to play, aka Bianca. I love gamers like this. Like Kyle's being smart. He's even trying a way to hide his relationship still with Camilla. I think it's amazing. He's like, dude, I was sketched out. I could tell you guys were searching through my bag. So like I just played my idol. Like it was just a coincidence. Like such a good game. This just isn't kumbaya. Okay, you should have held on to that secret. But girl, I think you're just not smart enough to fucking crack the fucking code. And that's what the fuck it is. Is this genuine? I don't know. Is she trying to put a target on Eva's back? Eva had just talked to her tribe earlier saying, we don't trust Star. If we have a chance to vote her out, let's vote her out. So is this going to be shady in the eyes of the other tribe members? Or are they like, now we know she doesn't have an idol, so if we vote her out, she's going. Like, Star, this was not a good fucking move. Like, even if you guys lose, Eva has the idol to protect herself, which means you're the only other option. David finally got some of his milk. Y'all know that man live, breathe, eat, sleep milk, okay? He swims in milk. The fuck? But damn, if I could look like that drinking milk, shit, sign me the fuck up. Send me the link. You want everybody to be considerate of everybody else. Girl, you should be preaching to yourself because you're the one who just has to vocalize your opinions. You're aggressive, rubbing everyone the wrong way, and you have the nerve to tell someone they should be more aware of what they're saying to people. Oh, okay. I'm gonna call you out too. I'm gonna be real. There's no size. I would have been like, girl, if you're mad you lost, just say that. That's all you gotta say. Say it. It's okay, boo. Come back next time. Try again. This is not the immunity challenge. It's all right. You don't need to be so butthurt about my celebration. Because, girl, when everybody else went, I sat there and clapped. This episode was really good. I don't know what brother was doing, but he was trying. I swear it. Okay? He was. Welcome back to my channel, Pure Mayhem, where we review, react, and recap to all your favorite TV shows. I'm your host, Mikey Balboa. Before we get into Survivor 48, Episode 5, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe, most importantly, you guys are watching. I can see my analytics. You're watching the full video, but you're not subscribing. If you want to see a small content creator like me grow and elevate my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments, who do you hope to win this season? I would love to know. I am low-key right now rooting for one of the California girls or Camilla and Kyle, and they're all on the same tribe. So it's not looking too well if they go to tribal again. Speaking of that, I love gamers like this. Like Kyle's being smart. He's even trying a way to hide his relationship still with Camilla. I think it's amazing. He's like, dude, I was sketched out. I could tell you guys were searching through my bag. So like, I just played my idol. Like it was just a coincidence. Like such a good game. Like they probably believe all this. And when they watch this back, they're just like, damn, they really did us like that. Like Kyle and Camilla are eating this motherfucking season. Survivor 48, okay? And this keeps them in good relationships with their tribe. Like, dude, just, it happened. Like, I don't know what else to say, bro. I was just sketched. Camilla, I don't know, we just happened to vote for the same person. Like, Sanctuary Challenge, Bianca is shooketh that Thomas is going. Like, that was her number one. She is not fucking happy. She's like, damn, fuck. The one person I told my secret to. Unnecessarily. At the challenge, they have to throw coconut at this sign to unwind it. Would then release more coconuts, which they would have to bounce on the net to land in a basket 3 times. Loggy seeming to do really well, but Cedric is struggling with this ball and that thing. Like, it literally went backwards. I don't know what brother was doing, but he was trying. I swear it. Okay? He was. After you land your baskets, you then have to roll a ball down a narrow table and keep it on so it locks in place at the end of the table. And then you get to move on. The first team to do that 3 times wins today's challenge. And we'll head to the sanctuary. Loggy finishes first with Bula. Yes, finally, has not lost and has won a sanctuary challenge. Mary is so excited to have won. This is her first challenge win since cut that. This is her first challenge win, so she's overly excited. She's kind of bloating a little bit, but not intentionally. She's just like, oh my God, I actually won. And Say seems to kind of make Mary feel bad for her win and kind of like guilt her. And Mary is very receptive to the situation and feels like she did something wrong, but I don't know. Charity said it best. She's like, girl, don't be a sore loser. And that's what it was looking like. Bitch, you just mad you still haven't won. But even if you feel that way, don't call her out. Like, Let her enjoy her moment. Girl, you want everybody to be considerate of everybody else. Girl, you should be preaching to yourself because you're the one who just has to vocalize your opinion. So, and you're a little aggressive, rubbing everyone the wrong way, but you're worried about, and you have the nerve to tell someone they should be more aware of what they're saying to people. Okay. I'm going to call you out too. I'm going to be real. There's no size. Like Mary, I would have been like, girl, if you mad you lost, just say that. Just say that. If you mad you're lost, just say that. That's all you got to say. Say it. Say, you're mad. You lost. It's okay. It's okay, boo. Come back next time. Try again. This is not the immunity challenge. It's all right. You don't need to be so butthurt about my celebration. Because girl, when everybody else went, I sat there and clapped. After the challenge, Say comes back and she starts eating food. And Chrissy feels a way about it. She's like, girl, you didn't even participate in the challenge today. You sat out. You sat out with Charity. So like, why you over here eating food? Like, you didn't even like work like the rest of us, and you're the first one to grab food. And Chrissy vocalizes her opinions to Mitch. They talk about pairing up with Bianca and make them a 3 and kind of get Say out because she kind of is causing chaos around camp and being kind of annoying to them and aggressive. Shocker. Predicted this would happen with Say. Bianca is asked to vote Say out, but again, she doesn't have a vote, so she's stuck in the middle because it's 2 and 2. So she's like, yeah. But she's not telling anybody. They haven't lost yet, but this girl is known for spilling secrets unnecessarily, so she better not do it again. But Bianca's smart because she's playing the middle and she's just having the two sides go after each other, and she's getting the target off her back, which is good. And she just needs to keep it this way because for someone who doesn't have a vote, this is how you should be fucking moving. Like, you should be. I hope she don't do no fucking dumb shit. If someone shows you that they did something dumb, they could do it again. Say and Cedric are also willing to pull in Bianca as a number to get out Chrissy because Say doesn't like Chrissy. She thinks she's being mommied and she wants her out. This is clearly emotional and not a game decision, but a Survivor. They're clearly at odds, so it's a good move either way. And we end Seabell off with pretty much no conclusion on where Bianca is going to be headed. She's being pulled by both sides, and we end up with Loggy at the sanctuary, and they seem to be having an amazing meal, and I'm so fucking jealous. But let's get right into the real tea. Some standouts from this whatever the fuck lunch, I don't know, is the Mary Say drama that we saw, and everyone kind of seems to be on Mary's side, and she kind of lets them know a little something about Say definitely planting some seeds and putting a target on Say's back. Charity agreed that Say's reaction was kind of it. But Charity also starts crying out of nowhere and saying, you know, us 5 need to really lock in and we're really close to merge and blah, blah, blah. And Eva is kind of not feeling her. She's like, I'm even bad at social cues. And I could just feel like Charity is just acting like I don't like her vibe. And I kind of want her out of here. So she's not talking about Star anymore. And you know Star is lying to you. You just have a feeling about Charity, but whatever. We don't know what's happening. David finally got some of his milk. Y'all know that man live, breathe, eat, sleep milk, okay? He swims in milk. The fuck? But damn, if I could look like that drinking milk, shit, sign me the fuck up. Send me the link. Over at Vula, their tribe really seems to bond. They talk about their family history and their parents' history, pretty much how Shaheen's parents were refugees and his dad was in the Air Force. Joe says that his parents were in an interracial relationship in times where it really wasn't like accepted and they were just out and proud, okay? And Kyle and Camilla basically talk about their parents' struggles in their country and that they're just grateful and glad to be here because their family been through some real life shit way harder and difficult than Survivor. And that bonding moment was great for them because at the immunity challenge, I'm just going to spoil it, Vula won. Oh my God, they fucking won. They finally won something. No one from Vula is going home. In today's challenge, they'll have to swim and carry their chest through the water, up the sand, unbraid these sandbags attached to rope, and then dig a hole under a log. Get all your 4 members through it. Star and Cedric sat out. After all 4 of your members come from under the log, you all 4 then have to land 1 ball in this maze tabletop ball game. I don't know what the fuck to call it. Vula pretty much dominates. Camilla kind of struggles with where she has to go twice, but ultimately they get it done and they get it done the fastest. Like, honestly, scrape them. And the two teams that are left are obviously Siva and Lagi, and they're pretty much neck and neck, getting real close. It comes down to Eva as the last member of Lagi and Say as the last member on Siva, and it's getting real fucking close. They're both on their last ball, but neither of them can get it done. Eva is hyperventilating. She is basically having an autistic episode during this challenge because she is just being overwhelmed with the intense environment, the suspense, the pressure, all of it. It's all getting to her at once. Joe, seeing her struggle, wants to help her so bad. He is watching her this entire time. He's coaching her, breathe, you can do it. Just like everyone on her tribe. And she ultimately gets it done and they have immunity, but Eva is still having an episode and no one knows she's autistic but Joe. So they're just comforting her. They're all around her, but they have no idea what's going on. They're like, Eva, it's okay. We won. You're good. You did it. But she keeps going. Joe wants to help her so bad, but there's basically a divide in tribes. You're not supposed to interact. And Joe is just, look at him. He is visibly affected by this. It's palpable. Jeff allows him to go over there and comfort Eva. And I thought this was amazing that they would break the rule for this because clearly she needed help. He helps calms her down. He does a little hand thing that she mentioned. And Joe has always known this about Eva, but he's never seen it play out. So he's never seen her have an episode, and he handled this so well. You would have thought, like, he has done it before. Like, I thought this was such an amazing moment. It was so powerful. It was so inspiring. And it even made Jeff cry. And it was a big moment for everyone. And no one could tell really how much was going on or what was going on, but that Joe and Eva needed to interact. And she needed this to calm down. Joe says that he was compelled to help Eva because he's a human. He saw a child in need. He's a father. He's like, I would want anyone to treat my children like that if I wasn't here. So I just had to do it. Like, I know what was going on and she needed me and I wanted to be there for her. And thank you for even allowing that to happen, Jeff. And it was just so powerful. Eva comes out to the group and lets them know about her autistic story and that pretty much autistic kids, you can fucking do it. I'm out here doing it. And parents who think that their children can't do it, they can do it. Dedication, commitment, routine, all of those things I learned. And all of that was from Eva. Like, that speech was amazing. And I'm glad that she even said, like, I didn't think I was going to be able to complete it. And I did. And I finished it. And you did, bitch. You ate. Okay. And it was just like, hugging you on. Such a good shot. Eva, yes. Keep being you, girl. I love to see it. Everyone on the tribe was crying after hearing her story. They all seemed genuinely supportive, okay? And I love that so much. Some of them haven't even met her, I don't even think, and they were crying. Like Mitch and Chrissy, they have no idea who Eva is, and they had no idea what was going on. Eva was able to even just experience that, even talking, even doing this and on camera into the world. It's just amazing. Amazing. Like, if you ever had doubt that you cannot be on Survivor, you got it wrong, because they are just breaking barriers each season. And like I said, even Jeff was crying. And boy, we have never seen this before, Jeff. I didn't think the man could cry. And Jeff was feeling himself a little too much because he's like, Joe, you may even blindside her. Who knows what the fuck happened? Because this is Survivor and this is why I love it. Yeah, way to plug that in, Jeff. But this sends Siva to Tribal. Say and Cedric cannot catch a motherfucking break. And it was not long enough. Bianca is pissed on the way back. She's like, damn, I do not have a vote. This is the last thing I wanted to happen. What I thought was so interesting is that Star connected so well with Eva's story. She said that she had a family member who has autism, that she opens up about her having an advantage. Bitch, this isn't kumbaya. Okay, you should have held on to that secret. But girl, I think you're just not smart enough to fucking crack the fucking code. And that's what the fuck it is. But they all work as a unit, all of Loggy, to open Star's capsule. And they do. Eva, and specifically to where Star ends up giving Eva her idol. I mean, is this genuine? I don't know. Is she trying to put a target on Eva's back? Like, oh, let's just vote Eva. She has an idol. She doesn't use it. She goes home. If she does, we'll put the votes on someone else. Like, is she trying to make her get out faster? Or she's just like, I really want you to win. I really want to support you in this. Like, let's be cool. Like, is it really that because of her story and now you understand her and what you were experiencing is now perceived differently in regards to Eva? Like, what is it, girl? I need a confessional because she didn't really necessarily say. Because I think it's deeper than, oh, she opened it. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, it's mine. And Eva had just talked to her tribe earlier saying, we don't trust Star. If we have a chance to vote her out, let's vote her out. So is this going to be shady in the eyes of the other tribe members? Or are they like, now we know she doesn't have an idol, so if we vote her out, she's going. Like, Star, this was not a good fucking move. I don't understand why. Like, even if you guys lose, Eva has the idol to protect herself, which means you're the only other option. Like, girl, are you looking at your numbers? Like, I'm just so confused. Why are people so dumb? So in conclusion, at Loggy, Star gives Eva her idol. Did y'all ever see that coming based off earlier in the season? I the fuck did not. I sure the fuck not did. Like, can't even talk. I'm speechless. Like, what the fuck just happened? Which is moving a little too emotional in this game for me. Congratulations would have been enough.
So they all work with Cedric, who tells her
Siva had just lost. Cut that. Siva had just lost the immunity challenge, and back at their camp, Mitch and Chrissy want to recruit Cedric because they feel good with him. Mitch is told by Cedric that he used to have a speech impediment too. He used to stutter a lot, and they kind of connected on that and bonded. So Mitch feels good with Cedric, and with Chrissy, that will be 3 votes to get out Say. They asked Cedric if he would turn on Say, and he said he potentially would, but he also tells him he doesn't think it's the right time. Like, he's being honest with him. And I get Cedric on this point. He knows for sure he can absolutely trust Say. She and him have a rocky relationship, but she's not going to lie to him. And he knows that. And she knows probably she will later on when it's time to cut him. But they both know right now they need each other. So it's not happening. Chrissy tells Bianca that Cedric basically said he would vote for Say. So let's just all vote for Say. But Bianca knows that they want to take out Chrissy. So she knows that he probably is just saying that. But she's also worried because if they vote for Chrissy and he votes for Say, it's going to come down to Bianca's vote, and she ain't got one. So she's worried. She's trying to feel Cedric out. She's trying to manipulate the votes to go the way to where her vote does not need to be revealed at all, and that she doesn't need to tell anyone she doesn't have the vote to secure her spot. But she's so worried because the tribe is all over the place, and she's caught in the middle, and she don't know what the fuck's going down. And so minutes before tribal council, Bianca, she tells him that she doesn't have a vote. Y'all seen my last videos of how I felt about Bianca. Like, she just did another dumb, unnecessary thing again. They're doing it a little too soon because they're paranoid. You should have let them go to Rocks or whatever, because, girl, it could have been anyone going home but you. But you telling him that you don't have a vote means you can't even play your shot in the dark, which means you'll be the easiest one to vote out at this point. And he already don't want to vote out, Say. So, girl, he gonna vote you out. Like, I don't know what was going through her motherfucking head, but girl, that was a dumbass fucking move, and you deserve to go home. Because that was like strike 3 for you. But anyways, we get to tribal council. Bianca is saying that she is in the middle, and if one of them sway her, then you can get out the opponent, and it won't be you. Pretty much at this tribal council, the tribe is basically saying this is going to come down to the relationships being built. Like, anything can happen. We don't know who's telling the truth. Our backs are behind the wall, and we're just hoping that fate aligns us in the right way to where we're not the one going home, and our plan of someone else going home is going home. Basically saying, like, either Bianca's gonna go home or one person from the opposite duo. But as we know, this is Survivor, and there's been rewards challenges, and it's been journeys, and it's also been idol hunting. So no one knows what the fuck's going down, and nothing can be certain. At the votes, Cedric clearly told Chrissy Bianca's secret because Bianca is going home tonight with 2 votes. She's not happy. She's crying. She's blindsided. Her worst fear just came true, but girl, you did that to yourself by opening your fucking mouth. So I don't even feel bad for you because, like, why don't people just wait until things play out? Like, even if y'all had to draw rocks, that was still less likely of a chance of you going home. So I don't know why you didn't just think of that. And if there's two duos, why would they vote out a duo if they don't have to? So, of course they're gonna vote you out. Say's upset. She knew nothing about Bianca not having her vote. Chrissy notices that there's only been 4 votes, but she obviously knew from Cedric, so she acting like she knew the shit, but she didn't know the shit. Bitch, she was just informed. And yes, Say, you don't know everything because you didn't know that, and that's okay. Because you're not perfect and you're not superhuman. It's okay you didn't know. You don't know everything in this game. And you need to stop acting like you do. Anyways, now she's going to be upset at Cedric again because he knew and she didn't and Chrissy knew. And we're going to see Say have a crash out again on Cedric. And that was it for the episode. I see next episode it is the merge, so it's fucking lit. But it's a ton of fucking people, so is this a normal merge? I love this, and this is gonna change the game, okay? It's gonna make it so fucking messy and so good and juicy at the same time, and I can't wait for it. This episode was really good. It was a perfect example of how not to play, aka Bianca. So yeah, what a powerful episode. What a climactic ending, because I'm ecstatic to see this done go home. But with that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and good night.